President Cyril Ramaphosa has expressed his deep sadness at the passing of former Deputy President and former Mpumalanga Premier David Mabuza. He passed away at a Johannesburg hospital yesterday. The President said further announcement will be made in due course on memorial arrangements and the honours with which the country will pay its final respects to the country's former second in command. Let's get more reaction now. We are joined by the current Premier of Mpumalanga, Mandla Ndlovu. Premier, we do thank you very, very much for your time, and certainly we've been asking many people for their reaction to the passing. The former Deputy President, of course, has been described as a dedicated servant of the people. How do you remember him?
It was very disheartening for us as a province to accept that Comrade DP Mabuza is no more. We know Comrade Mabuza as a selfless and a tireless leader, a leader that did not hesitate to take decisions. He knows that if a decision has to be taken, he will take a decision, because that those that they will procrastinate and not take decisions at the right time. Not Comrade Mabuza. Comrade Mabuza did not regard his deployment to positions as deployment to positions of authority, but positions to serve the people. He was not deployed to be served, but to give services to our people. He was regarding himself as the servant of the servants. We have lost an ambassador of the province of Mpumalanga, the people of Mpumalanga, and the people of our beloved country has lost a selfless leader, Comrade DP Mabuza, the cat. I grieved also yesterday as a Premier of the province, up until I received a call even from the President of our country to request me that Ndlovu, you have cried is enough. Start to prepare for the decent burial of our beloved Deputy President.
Yeah, obviously details will come from the President's office in terms of when the funeral will take place, of course where, but we do know that this Mpumalanga is his birth province, and no doubt that will be his final resting place.
I think so. That Comrade Mabuza is the son of the soil. Everything started from the province of Mpumalanga, and I think that the nation will come down to Mpumalanga to pay our last respect to our beloved Deputy President.
Let's talk about Mabuza's influence in the ANC and in government. I mean, what role do you believe he played in South African politics during and after apartheid? I mean, that is, you know, he's played a very long role in South Africa's history.
Comrade Mabuza, he was a comrade that was not, as I indicated, was selfless. Comrade Mabuza was a unifier. I still remember when we were fighting here in the province, he will call all of us to a meeting and indicate to us that we must have to speak up. So he was a unifier. He was not a cat's-paw. He was a super glue that kept the organization together. When we went to Nasrec, I still remember when he said to us that we must unite so that when we go to Nasrec, immediately after Nasrec, because sometimes as an organization we are unable to manage transition. And he said that you'll want us to go to Nasrec united, and we must go there and unite the organization so that after the conference, we should not experience splinters. This is what he said also recently when I had my engagement with him. I will regard it as a last supper that I had with Comrade Mabuza, who said to me that Mandla, your 51% in Mpumalanga should be the lowest electoral support that the province should have received. And he will want us to turn the situation around and unite the people of Mpumalanga, especially the African National Congress, because he said that a united ANC will be able to unite the alliance and the people of Mpumalanga and fight 2026 local government elections.
We'll leave it there, Premier. Thank you. I know we'll be hearing from you more, and particularly when it gets to that final resting stage and what Mpumalanga has got planned to pay their last respects as a province to the former Premier and, of course, the former Deputy President of South Africa, David Mabuza. That was Mandla Ndlovu, who is the current Premier of Mpumalanga, paying tribute to Didi Mabuza.